Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple massive leaks surrounding the next generation of a Nintendo console. Now, is that the Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch 2, or what I favor, the Super Nintendo Switch? Regardless, we have some new information and it's definitely worth checking out. My name is Robot Joe and I'm your host as always. Let's go ahead and get started. So every single week, we are getting a new leak or rumor surrounding the next generation of a Nintendo console, and I'm going to keep checking those out until we get a more clear picture of what this device is actually going to be. I recently asked you guys on the community page of my YouTube, when do you think this thing is going to be announced? And this was your answer. More people are looking for a 2024 reveal. I can understand that. Me, myself, I think it's going to be at least revealed sometime this year and launching next year. Before we get started, make sure you hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram so we can keep this community growing, and we're getting real close to doing that second round of giveaways, so don't miss out. So what we have today is some information surrounding the price of the next generation Nintendo console, as well as a couple other key details. Nintendo Switch 2 price reveal leads to latest round of diverting next generation Switch rumors. A supposed Nintendo Switch price has been put forward by a tipster who claims to have a source who is familiar with Nintendo's business. On top of the alleged Switch 2 price tag, there's also a rumor that Nintendo could be cozying up with Epic Games in order to better get acquainted with Unreal Engine for next-gen Switch games. For one, I actually think that's a good thing. I think what Epic Games has been able to do with the Unreal Engine is truly remarkable. So let's look at the actual leak right here. So this leak is from Zippo, who is a controversial figure in the world of gaming, because a lot of stuff he gets wrong, but the stuff he does get right is usually pretty massive stuff. The Switch 2 reports are here, and yep, they're the real deal. One thing that was talked about is that there's going to be an LCD screen instead of an OLED screen, and that is to keep the price down, which would coincide with the price report that we're getting. So how would they keep the price down? Well, by one would be using a cheaper screen. Nintendo going back to LCD screens in order to keep costs down? Check. Speaking of which, I can finally let this one out of the bag. I've been sitting on this information for about a month, and I can finally let it out now, as it seems like the perfect time for it. Without further ado, $399. So $400 for a next generation Switch console. That's awesome. That's a great price point, in my opinion, for a hybrid console that is doing pretty impressive stuff. I've seen this pop up a couple other places as well, and it's Nintendo themselves that feel like $399 is the golden number for Switch 2. Nintendo themselves feels like that is the perfect price point. Simply said, it's just a great price point for next generation gaming. That's the apparent golden number for Switch 2 pricing that I've been told by numerous sources familiar with what's going on in Nintendo. This is a first for me. Instead of paraphrasing sources like I've done since I've started this, I'll let you hear it from the horse's mouth. We'll call this particular source Chuck. Here's what they told me. $399. That's a golden number that they have in mind. It's a price that works in terms of the power of their new system, it's a price that works for them making a decent profit, and it's a price they think works for the audience that they're trying to maintain. No more, no less. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So there you have it. The Switch 2 is coming back next fall. It's going to have an LCD screen, and I'm independently hearing that it's probably going to cost around $400. So I don't even know how I was able to find this. I was just looking up leak stuff, but I pulled up this forum, and this is some, I guess, information that is leaked. I don't really understand all of it because I'm not a computer person myself, but I understand a couple of things. So the CPU, I don't know what this means, guys. Process node, I don't know what any of this stuff means. Yeah, I wish I could understand docked and portable. Like maybe that's what kind of power is running to this when it's docked or portable. But I do understand screen is 1080p. That would be perfect for me, and 8 inches. Yes, people want 4K, but dude, I have an Xbox Series S and I have a PlayStation, and I don't really find like 4K gaming that much more impressive than 1080p. I know it's probably not the most popular thing to say, but 1080p handheld, I'm all for that. Screen 8 inches, 1080p, LCD, which is what other reports are saying. RAM 12 gigabytes, docked 102 gigs, portable 88 gigabytes, and then storage. This is another big thing. This I have seen other places as well, so it's kind of lining up, which is very impressive in my opinion. Up to 512 gigabytes. That's crazy for a handheld console. My Xbox Series S, I believe, is like 500 gigabytes as well. So taking what we know, a $400 handheld console that's 8 inches, that has a 1080p screen, and 500 gigabytes of storage. Sign me up, dude. Seriously. And then Nintendo, if they wanted, could go OLED model, maybe with a little bit more storage and maybe an extra inch of a screen, a 9-inch OLED screen with 750 gigabytes for $450. that would be another great option. But yeah, this is awesome. This is looking better and better as we get into it. Not too unrealistic, not anything crazy, like 10-inch 4K screen with a terabyte of storage and has a 10-day battery charge. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're not doing that. This seems realistic. I'm liking this. There are small talks that some developers are thinking it's not going to be backwards compatible, but I think that would be shooting themselves in the foot, and I hope Nintendo would not take that route. But, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? I'm sticking to what I feel, which is a reveal sometime this year, name reveal, maybe a picture, something, and then a launch in the summertime of next year, maybe fall at the latest, and then it's booming for Christmas time. But your opinions? Dude, my freaking light just died. Are you serious? I think Nintendo is out to get me. We're just gonna end with this light right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. I might have said the wrong words and Nintendo sent their assassins. You guys know me. If you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. So make sure you hit a like and subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.